The clock has run out on government funding. Make no mistake, our government has shut down because Republicans refuse to negotiate with Democrats and do their job.
You heard it from Senator Patty Murray right there. The government shut down this morning after a pair of last-minute votes failed to pass in the Senate. And with both sides unwilling to budge, it's unclear how long this is going to last. Already there is finger-pointing from both sides of the aisle, however. Representative Dan Newhouse releasing a statement saying he's requested his pay be put on hold during this shutdown, and that Senate Democrats have voted to shut down the government, which will furlough employees and pause pay over partisan politics. He says even though it is Republicans who hold the House, the Senate, and the White House. Now, the longer the shutdown, the more pain this is going to inflict on taxpayers. 3 Democratic senators voted with Republicans in an unsuccessful effort to temporarily extend the current funding levels.
And there are more Senate votes scheduled this morning, but there is no indication yet that the numbers have changed. Democrats are holding out primarily for more health care funding, including an extension of the COVID-era premium supports for Obamacare plans. While some operations will continue, hundreds of thousands of federal workers will be furloughed. And the president has said that those furloughs could turn into full-blown firings, as he sees this as an opportunity to cut the size of the government.
We can do things during the shutdown that are irreversible, that are bad for them and irreversible by them, like cutting vast numbers of people out, cutting things that they like, cutting programs that they like.
This is a look at our state and its impacts. Because of this, mail will still be delivered, Social Security checks will continue, and employees considered essential like air traffic controllers, federal law enforcement, and FEMA forecasters, they will continue to work. However, SNAP benefits may run out, and you may experience delays at airports because of staffing shortages. And with that, we head out to Fox 13's Nikki Torres, who is live at SeaTac this morning with more on the potential impacts. Good morning, Nikki.
Maria, good morning. Right now, airlines are telling Congress that this will get in the way of air travel. However, according to the Port of Seattle, they say that they are going to try and keep business moving as normally as possible. You can take a look right now. This is checkpoint 4 this morning for TSA. Here is what Washington Attorney General Nick Brown is saying right now. He says that thousands of federal workers in the state could potentially be furloughed or forced to work without pay. And right now, Washington state has more than 76,000 federal employees. This number is according to the latest quarterly census of employment wages data. This includes air traffic controllers, troops, FEMA forecasters, and federal law enforcement, who are all considered essential. Now, unfortunately, for passengers, staffing shortages that could cause flight delays. According to the Port of Seattle, during the 2018 to 2019 federal government shutdown, the port worked with partners in the community in order to provide federal workers with food and other essential supplies. Now, this was all on top of providing resources to help them deal with missing paychecks. And in Washington, there are about 10,000 air traffic controllers who do work for the FAA, and on top of that, around 51,000 TSA officers and some federal air marshals have all been told to keep coming to work because they are all considered essential. Now, again, during the 2018 to 2019 shutdown, these workers were all calling out of work, or most of them rather, because of fear that they would not get a paycheck. Now, keep in mind here that government employees, they have always been paid after past shutdowns, and they do expect that that is going to be what happens this time around as well. But right now, the National Airspace System, they say that a shutdown that can freeze hiring as well as training, and passengers can notice that difference as well. We're live at SeaTac Airport this morning. I'm Nikki Torres, Fox 13 News. Back to you in studio.